MCG's always has been a special place, and you know that the grand final is going to be played here. So if you're any good, if you have a lot of luck, and you're part of a good team, on and off the ground, you've got a chance to play here in September.
The Eagles of the West Coast against the Cats of Geelong in the 1992 AFL Grand Final.
1992 was the first for us as a club. It was the first time the Premiership Cup was taken outside Victoria. It was just such a massive thing for West Australian footy, really for the AFL.
Well, a great moment for the West Coast, a great moment for Western Australia.
92 went over young, didn't play many games, emergency, but almost an emergency to the emergencies. So I did the parades, did all that sort of stuff. I had that initial taste of the whole grand final atmosphere, and you sort of go, that was awesome.
For me, it was always on the cards that I was probably going to miss out with the players coming back in. So I tried to sneak one in. We went down to the East Fremantle Sharks in 92 as well, and we had a game that probably should have won for South Fremantle, and then missed out a week later. So it's kind of like missing two grand finals.
Well, I was coming back, I had done my hamstring, so the reason why I played for South in 92, I was coming back from injury.
Goes to Lockyer. Lockyer from 55 metres, kicks towards the goal square. Hart is there, and he takes the relieving mark.
Very handy player to have in your team, David Hart.
Left himself open, he showed a lot of courage.
Oh, David Hart's stolen it.
Hart, there's no one in the square.
Kick it with his leg.
He's in a lot of trouble, David Hart, and that has aggravated the injury, I think.
Unfortunately, only lasted a quarter anyway. Then I knew I was shot. Had no hope at all. So that was disappointing, especially being the original player, 86, 87, and we just want to be part of that first ever premiership side, with the Eagles.
As the siren goes now, and the Hawks win.
They really carried the hopes of an entire state, but they were outplayed by one of the great teams.
The Eagles are going to win their first leg.
Wasn't meant to be, as much as I was really wrapped with the boys, to bring it home. It was a real empty feeling, and just not being part of it, and like I said, being there from day one, that really hurt. You just wanted to be there.
'93 is not a surprise.
A long way away as the boys meet in the middle to toss the coin.
When we won in '92, and I see what transpired in Perth.
Terrific.
At some stage it was going to rub off onto the players and the club. There was going to be foot off the accelerator, which is fine. Were we able to get back on track? And history shows it's not that easy.
First quarter of the 1993, first semi-final, West Coast and Essendon, John Worsfold.
Most clubs will say, even clubs based in Melbourne, that to go deep into the finals a number of years in a row does start to take it out of you physically. Your pre-season is interrupted, it's a lot shorter. You cram in to prep for the next year, so you don't get maybe as much recovery before you really need to ramp up your training. And over an extended number of years, that can take its toll.
And the Eagles, the reigning title holder, unable to defend their crown in the grand final, going out to Essendon in the first semi. The Bombers leading at every change and finishing on top of the ladder.
The disappointment of getting knocked out in '93. Mick played on that a little bit and drove that hunger to say we're going to have to do this ourselves, and let's work hard to get back up there.